Yes, sir, baby. It's MP.
Let's go.
Niet on tablet. Isso não sabe.
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our broadcast with a twist on tonight's game. It'll count towards the NBA Cup.
She's
Our
Jay
game tonight
Harlan.
featuring the... And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
And for MP specifically, these cup games have extra meaning. He's made it very clear he really wants to take this home.
And I think of this game 3 of the group stage as moving day. We separate the contenders from the pretenders. The MP will have to step up, take on a big role tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Zach Edey out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's Smart. Then it's Morant. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area, but Morant is. He'll take that shot when it's there.
Pulls up from the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Inside, Curry with the steal. To the inside. Williams dishes to MP. Edey with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And there's the bucket from MP. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And the shot is good.
Well, you know, it's funny, but young Zach Edey has already established himself as one of the best offensive rebounders in this league.
MP, no good. Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Morant with another miss.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He dropped 27 points. He knocked down some trays last game. A great sign for his team. He had his fingerprints all over that game, affecting the outcome in a number of ways, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
MP passes to Curry. It's over Morant. Offline from the top of the key.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Jackson. To the left side wing. And it's Coward missing. Warriors leading by 3. It's tipped to the paint. And Curry the bucket on the assist by MP.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Morant against MP. Pass to Coward. That three off the mark. The Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% of the field. 5 of 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 6-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Santos. And the Warriors miss again. Wells kicks to Melton. Jacks up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've knocked 11 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and
that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading by 6. Checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Moses Moody. Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Smart. Porter is out there with Jalen Wells. Then there's John Morant. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
They really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Smart with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Coward.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Zach Edey, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Warriors leading by 4, and so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup, and here are the standings.
At this point, if we're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
Wells passes to Smart. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. To stand, the Thunder were the rare young team to win it all. But championship teams usually have a lot of veterans. Why is that? I mean, like, how do you explain that role?
Well, look, the more you know, the more you've been through certain situations, the easier it is to react effectively in that situation. You'll see guys be ahead of a play. Why? Because they've seen that play hundreds, even thousands of times developing that young guys haven't. So experience certainly helps.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the foul called on MP. And that's his first foul. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Green. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Coward. No one near him. Rebound by Williams.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Curry finds Williams. Outside for Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
No, give me guns.
Morant outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the lane. Moody's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the wing on the left. Coward. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant passes to Jackson. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Jackson is doubled. Clock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Well, Morant is so athletic that he finds himself at the free throw line a lot. You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Smart dishes to Morant. Here's Coward. And it's off from three-point range. That shot off. MP has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We come back right after this.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've continued to play well, creeping up in the rankings. Hard to argue that they shouldn't be the number 2 team on this list, Ernie.
You could maybe even make a case for them being number 1, but at the very least, they've shown they're elite. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They have to be better offensively, shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the presses. Shaq advocating for more post play. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Curry. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's MP in at the 2 guard. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Mark Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Outside Curry. Down low. MP, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. From deep, Williams. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant, guarded by Curry. And dunk by Edey.
Well, with his wingspan, Edey might be the easiest alley-oop target in the league. Just put it up there, and he'll go get it.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot, and checking out Memphis, 5 games behind.
When I look at Memphis, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some hope. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
MP against Morant. No good that time. Great D that time from Hartenstein. MP fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Grizzlies trail by 16. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Edey. Outside for Smart. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
I love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Coward. And the 3 off target.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a culture.
And that one's good. And
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA created the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Wallace is checked in for Morant.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They get it back. MP passes to Aldama. A 3 from MP. Rebounded by Smart.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Wallace dishes to Jackson. Pass to Coward. Fires for 3. Wallace misses. Warriors leading by 19. MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Coward. Jackson a screen on Curry. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart misses.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Curry. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is out there with Wallace. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game is 21.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 13-point game. Morant takes off. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes for Golden State. Hartenstein comes in for Santi Aldama. And Grant Williams is subbed in for Kenrich Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't.
Good. That's another bucket.
And another outstanding night for him. But what's new?
Tying the mark for second most 40-point games ever. He is on a mission.
Which is how you describe Michael Jordan, right? Who he just pulled even with. No one in this league has a more singular focus to dominate from start to finish.
All right, here's Williams. Deflects the pass. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And he makes that one count.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Now Green. Good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
MP fires. Edey rips down the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Morant with it. Now defended by MP. Now Edey.
Well, with Zach Edey, it's about more than his 7'4" size. Skills will develop, his timing will improve, but he's already got the physical foundation of a great player.
He hits the second from the line.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Edey rips down the rebound. You see the Warriors taking the game here. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForest, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, taking a look at San Antonio. For them, the stakes could not be higher. They're 2-1 in group play so far. A win tonight is essential.
Yeah, a lot at stake in this one. A huge game. A loss knocks them out, but a win, and they've got a decent shot to make the knockout round.
And as for the Warriors, they've been excellent in this NBA Cup tourney so far. A flawless 3-0 record.
And tonight a chance to steal a road win and make it 4-0. You've got to like their chances of making a deep run for that NBA Cup.
It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP. And tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well.
She's talking